Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. We're so happy you're here with us today. I hope you're having a calm and beautiful moment right now.
Hi, everyone. This is Tom. Thank you for joining us again. Whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, we're glad you're listening.
Today's topic is something very powerful. It may sound simple, but it can change your whole life. We are going to talk about how to start your day the right way.
Yes, Mary, the way you start your morning matters a lot. It affects your mood, your energy, and your decisions. A strong morning can create a strong day.
Many people wake up and immediately feel stressed. They check their phones right away. They rush without thinking.
And when the morning starts in a rush, the whole day feels heavy. It feels like you are always behind.
But what if we change that? What if we begin the day slowly and intentionally? That small change can make a big difference.
Mary, what do you think is the most important moment in the morning?
I think it's the first thought you have, right after you wake up, before you even leave your bed.
That's interesting because that thought can set the tone. It can guide your emotions for the day.
Exactly. If your first thought is negative, your energy becomes low.
Let's compare two people.
Okay, I like examples.
One person wakes up and thinks, today is going to be hard. I feel tired. I don't want to get up.
And the other person,
The other person says, I have a new day. I can try again. I will do my best.
same morning, different mindset, different life direction.
You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You just need intention.
Yes, even one small habit can help. For example, taking a deep breath or saying something positive to yourself.
Or just sitting quietly for a minute without checking your phone, without rushing.
That moment creates awareness. It connects you to yourself. It brings calm energy.
Let's talk about phones.
Yes, that's a big one.
Many people wake up and grab their phone. They scroll social media immediately. They fill their mind with noise.
And that takes away control. Your mind becomes busy too early. You lose your focus.
Instead, give yourself space. Let your mind wake up slowly. Let your thoughts settle naturally.
A calm morning creates gentle energy. That energy stays with you. It helps you face challenges better.
It's like building a strong foundation. When your base is stable, everything above becomes stronger.
You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. That's enough.
So, in this part, we talked about how important mornings are and how your first thoughts matter.
In the next part, we'll go deeper into real morning habits, simple actions you can follow every day.
Stay with us. We're just getting started.
We're really glad you're still here with us. Now let's move deeper into the morning routine.
Yes, in part 1, we talked about mindset. Now we'll talk about real actions, simple things you can actually do every morning.
The first step starts the moment you wake up, before you jump out of bed, before you touch your phone.
Just take a few seconds. Notice your breathing. Feel your body waking up.
This small pause creates awareness. It helps your mind become calm. It gives you control over your morning.
Instead of reacting immediately, you begin your day with intention. That changes everything.
After that, take a deep breath, slowly in and slowly out. Do it 2 or 3 times.
Breathing is powerful. It relaxes your mind. It reduces tension.
Many people forget to breathe properly. They rush into the day. Their mind becomes heavy.
But when you control your breath, you control your energy, and that affects your whole day.
Now, let's go back to your thoughts. This is a very important moment.
Instead of letting random thoughts appear, you can choose your thought. That's a powerful habit.
You can say something simple like, "Today is a new opportunity. I will try my best."
Or even, I am ready for today. I can handle what comes.
These words may sound small, but they guide your emotions. They shape your attitude.
After getting out of bed, it's good to move your body.
You don't need a long workout. Just simple movement is enough. Stretch your arms and legs.
You can walk around your room, you can do light exercise, you can wake up your muscles.
Movement gives you energy. It helps your body feel alive. It prepares you for the day.
Another simple habit is drinking water.
Yes, after many hours of sleep, your body needs hydration.
Before coffee, before breakfast, drink a glass of water.
It helps your body wake up naturally. It improves your focus. It refreshes your system.
Let's talk about phones again.
This is where many people struggle.
Try to delay checking your phone, even for 10 minutes. That already makes a difference.
Because once you open your phone, your attention is gone. You enter someone else's world.
Instead, stay in your own space first. Protect your mental energy. Start your day from within.
After that, do one positive activity.
It doesn't need to be complicated. It can be something very small.
You can read a few pages of a book. You can listen to something inspiring. You can write your thoughts.
Or even sit quietly with your coffee. Enjoy the moment. Be present.
This creates a positive start. It feeds your mind with good energy.
Before you fully start your day, set one simple intention.
Not a long list, just one clear focus.
For example, today I will stay calm. Today I will finish my task.
This gives your day direction. It keeps you focused. It helps you avoid distractions.
Remember, there is no perfect routine.
Everyone is different. Your routine should fit your life.
Start small. Choose 2 or 3 habits. Keep it simple.
Consistency matters more than perfection. Doing a little every day is better than doing a lot once.
So in this part, we talked about real morning actions.
From waking up with awareness to setting a simple intention.
These steps are easy to follow, and they create strong results over time.
In the next part, we'll talk about something deeper, your mindset during the day.
How to stay positive, even when things go wrong.
We're now in part 3 of our podcast. I hope you're still with us and feeling inspired.
Yes, in the last part, we talked about morning habits. Now let's talk about what happens after that.
Even if you start your morning well, things can still go wrong.
That's true. Unexpected problems always happen. That's part of life.
You may feel stressed. You may feel frustrated. You may feel tired.
But the key is not the problem itself. It's how you respond to it.
Your reaction is powerful. It decides the direction of your day.
2 people can face the same problem, but they experience it differently.
One person reacts with anger. The other reacts with calm thinking.
Same situation, different mindset, different result.
When something goes wrong, try to pause.
Don't react immediately. Give yourself a moment.
Take a deep breath. Let your emotions settle.
This small pause can prevent a big mistake.
Let's talk about your inner voice.
That voice inside your head is always talking.
Sometimes it says negative things, like, I can't do this.
Or, this is too hard.
But you can change that voice. You can guide it.
You can say, I'll try again. I can learn from this.
Another useful skill is reframing.
That means seeing the situation differently.
Instead of thinking, this is a problem,
You can think, this is a challenge.
or even, this is a lesson.
That small change reduces stress immediately.
Your energy changes during the day.
Sometimes you feel strong, sometimes you feel low.
That's normal. You don't need to fight it.
Instead, manage it. Take short breaks.
Step away for a moment. Breathe. Reset your mind.
Then come back with fresh focus.
Many people worry about the future,
Or they think too much about the past.
but peace comes from the present moment.
Focus on what you're doing right now.
Not yesterday, not tomorrow.
Just this moment.
Here's something important.
How you talk to yourself matters.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Talk to yourself like a friend
with kindness, with patience.
because you are learning. You are growing.
Some days are just hard,
Nothing goes right.
and that's okay.
Not every day needs to be perfect.
Sometimes just getting through the day is enough.
You can rest. You can reset tomorrow.
You don't need to wait for tomorrow.
You can reset your day anytime.
Take a break. Change your environment.
Even a short walk can help.
Start again with a fresh mind.
So, in this part, we talked about mindset during the day.
We talked about reactions, inner voice, and handling stress.
These skills help you stay balanced.
In the next part, we'll talk about long-term habits.
How to build a life with strong daily routines.
Welcome back, everyone. We're now in part 4 of our podcast. You've stayed with us this far, and that's amazing.
Yes, welcome back. We've talked about mornings and mindset. Now it's time to talk about building real change.
Change doesn't come from one good day.
It comes from what you do every day.
Small actions repeated daily create powerful results.
That's where habits come in.
Many people try to change everything at once,
They create big plans. They set too many goals.
but after a few days, they feel tired and give up.
That's why starting small is better.
Pick 1 or 2 habits first.
Something easy to follow.
For example, wake up and take a deep breath.
Or drink water every morning.
Keep it simple, keep it clear.
Motivation doesn't last forever.
Some days you feel excited, some days you don't.
That's why consistency is more important.
Even when you don't feel like it, you still do the habit.
That's how real change happens.
Habits train your mind.
They reduce the need to think too much,
Your actions become automatic.
and that saves energy.
A routine helps you stay organized.
It gives your day structure.
You don't waste time deciding what to do.
You already know the next step.
Your routine should feel balanced.
Not too heavy, not too strict.
You need space to rest.
You need time to relax.
Sometimes you miss a habit.
That's completely normal.
Don't feel guilty.
Just start again the next day.
It helps to track your progress.
You can write it down.
Or simply remember your wins.
Small progress still counts.
Over time, these small habits grow.
They become part of your life.
You don't feel forced.
You feel natural,
One day, you look back.
and you realize you've changed,
Not in one moment.
but through many small steps.
So, in this part, we talked about habits.
We focused on consistency and long-term growth,
In the final part, we'll reflect on everything.
and we'll say goodbye properly.
And now we've come to the final part of today's episode. Thank you so much for staying with us until the end. It really means a lot to us.
Yes, thank you for your time and attention. We know your time is valuable, and we're grateful that you chose to spend it with us.
Today, we talked about something very simple, but at the same time, something very powerful.
We talked about how to start your day and how that small beginning can influence your whole life.
From your first thought in the morning to your actions during the day to the habits you build over time.
Everything is connected. Everything grows from small decisions.
You don't need to change everything today.
You don't need a perfect routine.
Just start with one small action,
One small positive thought,
one small moment of awareness.
and repeat it every day.
If you feel lost sometimes, that's okay.
If you feel unmotivated, that's also okay.
You are not alone in this journey.
Everyone is learning. Everyone is growing.
Be patient with yourself.
Give yourself time.
Tomorrow morning is a new chance.
A new opportunity to try again.
You can start fresh.
You can choose a better beginning.
And little by little, your life will change.
Remember this simple idea.
The way you start your day shapes the way you live your life.
You have more control than you think.
And change starts from within.
If you enjoyed this episode, we have a small favor to ask.
Please support our podcast by subscribing to our channel.
It helps us continue creating more helpful content for you.
And if this episode helped you, feel free to share it with your friends.
That's all for today.
We hope this episode brings you a little more clarity and calm.
This is Tom,
And this is Mary.
signing off.
Have a peaceful morning,
Have a productive day.
and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.